What's up, YouTube? It's Ryan G back again with another video, guys. I am back again with a late night video. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. I do a lot of different motivational content on a weekly basis. I try to post at least about 2 to 3 times a week for y'all. I'll be bringing you all different types of topics, advice videos on dating, relationships, just anything in general, to get you all focused on succeeding in life and achieving your best. But guys, in this video, I want to stress the fact that it's important that you go around groups of people that accept you for who you are, right? You want to be affiliated with groups or environments where you are welcomed. You understand? So what I mean by this is that a lot of guys tend to want to try and fit in with certain surroundings, certain environments, and it's like they have to try so hard to be able to blend in and be a part of like what's going on, right? I see a lot of this happen at parties, right? Back in high school, college, so on. And even in my early 20s, I was one of those types of guys that wanted to fit in so badly and be a part of certain type of groups. But what I've realized is that there's something known as a tribe, right? And I want to shout out to Ron Wills, great coach, life coach, dating coach, excellent on YouTube. I want to shout him out because he talked about this ideal of being around your tribe, right? And finding your tribe. And all that really is finding people that, are just like you. Right? They don't have to necessarily have the same exact personality, but they share similar interests, certain qualities about them that it's easy for you to be able to have a conversation and click with those types of people. You understand? You want to be around your tribe. And it's so easy to be able to, find whether or not someone is a part of your tribe. And it could also mean, both men and women. So when we talk about tribe, we're not necessarily talking about the women that, like you or admire you for who you are, but we're also talking about people in general, men that gravitate towards you because, you all share similar interests in whatever, right? So we want to work on making sure that you're trying to find people and groups of people that accept you for who you are. Because what happens is when you don't find people that accept you for who you are, you're going to be in a cycle where you're trying to find acceptance, right? You're going to waste a large amount of your time trying to look for validation, trying to be accepted, right? And you don't want to waste your years, right? You don't want to waste all the precious time that you have trying to find people that don't accept you for who you are. Right? Guys, this is a very important concept because I see it all the time where so many of us, especially, younger generation, younger guys, younger men are trying to fit in, right? But what happens is that when you realize that certain groups of people are just not really attracted to who you are, it's not that you're the problem, it's that you're not necessarily around the people who are in your so-called tribe. And some examples of this could be, pretty straightforward. Easy example I can give is like, back in the day, I don't know if they still do it, but, you had the kids who were, gothic, right? They like to dress up in all black. They dyed their hair black and they liked certain types of things. They had certain interests. And you would see at lunchtime, everyone is sitting together, right? Both the guys, the girls who were, gothic or they share that similar interest were together. So that is an example of a tribe. A tribe could also be, football players, right? Because they share the similar interest of playing football, right? They're always together. Or a tribe could be, guys who like anime. They're always together. They watch anime. They share that similar interest where they know exactly what type of shows go on, things like that. But the ideal here is that you don't have to try too hard to be popular and be so-called accepted if you find people who are just like you, right? And it might be hard, it might be difficult at first, but I think the tough part is that a lot of people don't want to be themselves, right? When you're not necessarily yourself, you're not going to attract the right types of people for you. And that includes both men and women, right? But if we talk about the sake of, like, you know, dating and relationships, if you're not being yourself, you're not going to attract the right types of women for you, right? And that's the same thing for, you know, friends and people that will be in your so-called circle. You're not going to necessarily ever find those people that will click with you if you're not being yourself, right? So you want to practice finding people that are welcoming, right? And I'm talking about, like, you know, you show up to an event and people are greeting you, they have a smile on their face, things like that. That means you are at the right place, in the right place specifically. Because a lot of times, sometimes we show up to certain environments, certain places, and we feel that resistance. And it's because you don't necessarily click with those people in that environment, but because we're trying to feel accepted and you're searching for that validation so much, you force yourself to be in certain types of environments. But guys, we want to work on making sure that we find environments that work for us. But guys, that's it for the video. I hope you're able to understand the message in this video. Again, if you want to add on to the conversation, you can always, you know, add in the comments down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'm going to see you guys in the next video.